Recipe number 3 tonight, Manitoba turkey producers roasted sea salt and cracked black pepper turkey. We're going to make an amazing glaze for this. This is what date night is like with Chef Jason Wartzman, I guess. The bar's about to be set pretty high, but this is all super doable, and you're very excited to feature this brand new product. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's a marinated product, but it's a very, very simple marinade. It's actually infused with turkey broth, real turkey broth, sea salt and cracked black pepper. So it keeps the meat really moist when you're cooking it, and it's a very clean palate for making whatever kind of dish you want.
Okay, breasts and thighs, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So, and we can find these, of course, on the website.
Yeah, at grannys.ca.
Okay, fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, but we're going to add some things to it.
We are, yes. So we're going to make a glaze. It comes out as being very gourmet, but it's a very simple glaze. Start with half a cup of water, and we just want to bring that to a boil.
I sort of feel like that's a theme here on the show, is that, you know, because you talk about sort of like simple and gourmet. Sometimes I think we feel that's mutually exclusive, but often it's not. Like, it doesn't have to be like super complicated to be, you know, elevated, as they say, or gourmet, right?
Yeah. So I have a quarter cup here of real maple syrup.
Okay.
Okay, and I have some dried cranberries here as well, and some olive oil.
So there's like the sweetened dried
yes,
cranberries?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah. And some red wine vinegar, a little bit of a zing.
Look at that mustard, wow.
Yeah, and I've got some nice grainy mustard here. Yeah. So, and that's it. That's all your ingredients here. So you just want to let it cook long enough so that the cranberries soften.
Ooh, that's a very interesting, oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I've taken a breast and a thigh and I put it in the oven at 350.
Okay.
And you want it to cook for about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, and then
we're gonna bring one of those out.
Bring one of those out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do I need to do anything with this, or is it just gonna simmer?
No,
Wait,
just
how
let
long
that
does that
simmer.
take to cook, by the way? Like
just about 10 minutes at the most. Yeah, it's really not much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at these bad boys.
So here's what they look like after 40 minutes here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the skin from them because it's really nice to keep the skin on for extra flavor, keeps them really nice and moist. But I want that glaze to really coat it.
Okay, because I can just hear people going, no, the skin's the best part.
I don't often do this, but for this particular recipe, it's just something that works really well for that. Yeah. So as you can see, this is starting to cook down really nicely here.
And so the idea is that the cranberries are soft enough because we're going to
we're going to blend them.
This.
Yeah. So you can use a food processor, or you can use the immersion blender like I have here,
right.
Or any kind of a blender is fine. Yeah. So once the cranberries are nice and soft here, I'm going to put it into something smaller here that'll be a little easier to blend with.
Right.
And then
our singing stove this season.
Yeah. So yeah, all it needs is a good blend here.
Just get all that mixed up.
Yeah, and then your sauce is done.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to just coat these really nicely with lots of sauce here.
Okay.
And so we're going to put them back in the oven for about 20 minutes. And you just want them to get nice and colored on there, really nicely glazed. And you can pull them out partway through, add a little bit of extra glaze to it, because there's lots of glaze here. Okay, so then when these are ready to go back in, you're ready to go back in now.
Okay.
Okay. And after about 20 minutes here, we have...
Ta-da! Date night.
Yeah, finished ones here. And for a little bit of extra color, we can finish them off with some nice chopped fresh chives.
Look at those.
Yeah, and I
what
mean,
would you like to serve something like this with? Since it's date night and since, you know, you're doing the menu,
well, I might make a really nice rice pilaf with wild rice and some sauteed vegetables, something like that. And you can use this glaze on the barbecue as well.
Okay.
And you can use it for other turkey parts as well.
Okay, right on. There you go. The bar's been set, partners, for date night. When we come back on Great Tastes of Manitoba, Manitoba turkey producers, they're already very invested in the community. They do a lot of great stuff all year long. But this past year in particular, we have a very special story that we want to share with you when we come back here on Great Tastes of Manitoba.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba. Filmed on location at Supper Central at Kenaston Commons.